You ever like want to take
Pleasure.
your shoes off, but don't want to take your shoes off because you don't want your feet to be cold?
All the time.
No, I can't
actually
relate.
I like wearing my shoes though, but that's also a very white guy of me.
I hate wearing socks at home. Like if I can be bare feet at home, I would prefer.
Yeah, I like wearing socks.
I love wearing socks.
I definitely have some weirdness about being barefoot, just in general. I often am wearing socks.
Marilyn will not wear socks at home, and I have to tell her to put shoes on. I'm just kidding.
Why? Because it makes your pee suck them toes.
Let me suck them toes, baby.
he just starts tarotining. He's just like, I'm quitting Tarantino. Let me see them feet.
Ernell Tarantino, dude. It kind of rolls off the tongue, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
We fly the rafters, fill the beers, and towards the seas. Ride the waves around the world, the pirates like the wind. Oh, it's our beers, and then we choose a line to come. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one,
What is cracking, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Shipwreck Show. I am now your captain. Screw that Xander guy, you know what I mean? It's my show now. Ernell Pearson, alongside some wonderful friends of mine. Firstly, it is Devin, Brevin, the dude.
What's up?
What's up, dude? What's up,
dude?
Dude, that's so old and dead, but we still do it, and I'm like, I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
Do you remember when?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you remember when Sustainer was a thing and we started memeing our band? We're like, Sustainer, like all the time.
Yeah, that's so dumb, dude. I fucking hate bands, man. We also have the Hellfire and Brimstone is Garrick, Bartholomew, Eaton.
Hi. Hello. What's up?
Hi, sir. What's poppin', dude? New room, who dis? You know what I'm saying?
New room angle at the very least. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's still probably cropped. I'm guessing significantly compared to like what is.
No, I mean for Shipwreck Show, we usually do like most of our whole frame.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about like my paint stuff being visible.
I mean, you just gotta find out like where your frame is and just kind of scooch things over like just outside of that. You know what I mean? Just gotta.
But like I do enjoy that. Like if you look very closely, you can see my Jay and Silent Bob autograph in the back, and it's him in the mangina pose.
Yeah.
So like when you open the door to my room, that's literally the first thing you see on the back wall.
With his coat open,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
Love that. I'm so glad that that's what you had him sign. But speaking of being signed, we also have our baby boy DJ Simpy.
What it do, man?
What's up? What's up, dog? Did you work today?
I did. I don't come in at 6 a.m.
I'm sorry. Rest in peace, DJ. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. Rest in peace forever. Goddamn. Worker's life, man. None of us like it. None of us want it. If I just not work, period, that'd be great. That'd be sick.
We're at work at like 6:20.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand that shit, man.
I technically don't even have to be there till 7 o'clock, but then like I have this weird thing where like I need to meet with my guys at 6:45, and I'm like,
yeah. Now I know the schedule is so weird. But what isn't weird is you guys, because this I don't have the canon sound is the Shipwreck Show. My leg, as Xander once says.
That uploaded.
Where
did he upload that to his own?
He
Discord?
put it in his own goddamn Discord. So like I can't. Oh wait. Nice, thank you. We're once a week, every week. Various members of the Good Kraken crew gather to discuss anything and everything.
Oops.
The 7 season. has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can get all sorts of cool stuff. But you can also submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes like this one and all of our other content before they go live on podcast and video services. You can also support us by joining the GK community on our Discord channel, and boy, oh boy, do you want to, because it is fun here. It is fun on our Discord. By clicking the link down in our description section below, you can join there, and then following and subscribing to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. A third one, yes, a third cannon. We deserve 3 cannons when Ernell gets to host Shipwreck. Oh, you know what I mean?
Should we see what this one is?
Yeah, do it. Play it.
Why is he hiding all these on his Discord?
That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? I think we have a limit on our soundboard though, so like maybe that's
I think we should delete some.
We should. There's a lot in there
because I feel like this needs to be on there. You know, just
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
you know what? Arguably, I agree with you, guys. Before we get into the main topic here tonight, we have some captain's orders for all of you. Do we have a captain's orders sound? Play it.
Yeah. Here, let me get you. I know exactly what it is.
Thank you. Yep. Guys, captain's orders. They're gonna be so pissed about this episode. Firstly, guys, as per usual, please go check out our website, goodkraken.com, where you can get lots of fun merchandise. We have some new stuff that's gonna be coming out next week for GK Fest, which is gonna be the next topic we go over. There's gonna be a couple of new pieces over there, so you guys will be able to get some fun stuff. Some stuff that's more lean towards our D&D content, because that's something we have not released merchandise yet for. So you can find that over there. But before you do, go and check out that website and all the goodies over there. You can find all of our nudes on there.
That's crazy.
Speaking of that, there's a sound clip on here, Ernell, that just says for Ernell.
Play it. Do it. Play it. Yeah, the jellyfish song. That's right. And then next up, obviously, we were going to do GK Fest this week. Unfortunately, Xander is sick. Fortunately, our schedules could not match up to be able to do it this week. Next week ended up being a much better case for us. So GK Fest will now be this upcoming Sunday through to next Saturday, and it will be.
And we're all playing Magic on Spell Table together.
No, we are not. We are definitely not. We are definitely not. We have some fun surprises for you guys. We will be doing some fun stuff next week. Only one live stream piece of content will be done, and you will find out about what that is before this weekend. I promise you. Which, speaking of which, I need to get photos of all of you guys again. I need to get some good pictures.
This guy always wants pictures of us, man. I told you, I'm not sending you any more pictures of my calves with my bare feet. I'm done. No more.
I wish you just
got a haircut on Wednesday, so
I just wish. Yeah. Now you don't have an excuse. You have to do it.
I just had my haircut too.
No. Now's the time. You know what I'm saying, brother? But anyways, yeah, that will be a good time. But we also have some new episodes of some stuff. Firstly, we have Death Ratio, which unfortunately did not release until today because I did not realize that I got busy at work last week and did not put out that episode to public. So, which we got to talk about a better system, because I cannot be the only person that's looking at this goddamn YouTube channel every single day at 12. Okay, I need help. Help me. Oh my God! Please help.
Hell no! I was not checking it for a very long time, because there was a time where I was getting a new phone like every 3 to 6 months.
That is true.
So I wasn't re-logging in.
Yeah, we gotta get somebody else logged in, because literally I rely on an alarm on my phone to go off at noon, and once it goes off, that's when I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go, and then I gotta like put it on my phone really quick, and like you can make the episode public on your phone, like it's not hard. I'll show you guys how to do it. But God, please, I need help. But
I'm legitimately so busy now.
But Death Ratio came out, a new episode. That was me and Garrick getting a chance to talk about Overwatch dropping the 2.
Oh yeah.
They did that.
That's right.
We also have not a new episode of 20,000 Films because me and Devin's schedules collided. They just collided. It did not work. Devin had Deventine's Day this past weekend. He got busy on Friday. I ended up having some stuff that came up with my family too. And so we just said, hey, you know what? We don't have to do this. This is America. We can do whatever we want.
We did talk about recording an episode in the morning, but
yeah, I was out of town. It just wasn't gonna work. It just wasn't gonna work. You know what I mean? But we do have a good episode this Friday lined up for you guys. Me and Devin are going to be talking about our most. Maybe we should leave that. Let's just slide it. Devin. So this week we're going to be talking about.
I love sliding it, baby. You know what I'm saying? This week we're going to be talking about movie like franchises. Slide, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yes, movie franchises that we think need to be rebooted. So we'll be talking about that on Friday. That'll be out on Saturday morning for all of you suckers. But then also that came out today was our newest episode of Songs from the Abyss. That is session 30 came out. The episode Small Problems, Big Forest is now released for your ear pleasure holes if you want. So you guys can go check that out. That was a special episode with DJ and Garrick and Sam because that
I don't get it.
That episode, Devin and Xander were both busy. So we got to split them up. And then the next episode is Devin and Xander. And they're wonderful characters. I don't either, man. I don't either. So you guys can go check that out on youtube.com/GoodKrakenPods right now as we speak. Right now. Anyways. Gentlemen.
Do it or else.
Do it or else.
Or else.
Or you won't get feed pics. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's topic, my good sirs. And I know that we've kind of just barely broached this a little bit in the past, mostly in just kind of like loose conversation. But I wanted to make it a full topic for us because I know that we've had some conversations before about this, and we all have ran into this subject on TikTok in what can only be most popularly known as
Wiener math.
Yes, Wiener math. Yes, 100%. Anyways, that is the Shipwreck show. What is only so popularly known as BookTok. My topic for you guys today, gentlemen, is I want to know some of your favorite books that you recommend to other people to read that you have read before.
Bro, I don't read.
You don't read now. You don't read now, but you've never read a book. I don't read
any books.
You've never read a book in your fucking life.
Like, not unless it was required in school.
Damn,
I don't sit
this
and
guy
read
ain't
books.
a reader. This guy
I really
ain't a reader,
don't,
dude. Like,
I mean, I can fucking read.
But then,
you sure? My ADD brain does not let me sit down and read a book.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fair. What about audio? Have you broached audiobooks yet?
I've done. I did Heir of the Empire, and that's like it.
Damn, dude. I feel like audiobooks would be.
I listen to podcasts and like I got a lot of my reading out of playing like JRPGs and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Dude. No.
Like,
that's okay. That's okay.
But like I am completely inadequate in this conversation.
Well, no, you're not. I think that there's a space for you to talk about things that you feel would be a good replacement for reading. Because as you just mentioned, JRPGs, maybe give us some of those. Give us some things that you have read instead that you felt filled that reading void for you. So we'll go around the table, and I want you to take some time to think about that. And I want to start firstly with Garrick, because Garrick is going to be our most BookTok boy out here. And I want to hear from you, my good sir. Give us a confident one here. And I think we'll probably do a good 3 rounds. We're going to do a good 3 rounds here. So Garrick, give us a third placer for yourself, a book that you would recommend for others, or a read just in general. Even comics.
That's
I would
tough.
say comics are allowed in this too.
Comics are a valid read.
Yeah.
I did read a lot of comics actually.
I'm not sure because like I'm not necessarily reading a ton of like newer books right now. I have some series that I'm currently keeping up with. I'll probably mention those a little later.
Yeah.
I think the first book.
He's gotta go get it. He has to go get it. He can't remember the name. Let's put it in front of us.
I'd like to mention is this one here. It's called Whalefall. I keep my camera. I'm so used to my camera being over here.
There you go.
It's called Whalefall by Daniel Kraus.
Okay. And it's about a whale that's falling.
So do you know what Whalefall is?
I do not. Actually, I do not.
So Whalefall is just a national phenomena that occurs when large whale species die.
He can't hold himself.
And sorry, I have like a really awful scratch in my throat. That's why I've been drinking water to try to get rid of it. It's not
Same.
helping.
Retweet.
But when large species of whales die, it's really important that they die in the water because after they die, they tend to bloat, and then they bloat, and after they bloat, they explode. Right, those gases are released.
Same, dude.
Back into the air, and then the whales fall back into the ocean.
Okay.
Whale fall. The amount of meat provided from and the natural phenomenon of whale fall is it basically keeps whole ecosystems afloat for like years.
Okay.
Like hundreds of fish will eat like a whale carcass over like a long period of time. But this is it's like a survival thriller. But basically, this young man, Jay, goes diving off of a coastline that his shitty, awful dad used to dive with him because his dad was a piece of garbage.
As
part of
do.
the book.
Yep.
And basically, as he is on this dive to try and, if I recall, recover his stupid ass shitty dad's corpse.
His dad whale fell.
In the process of trying to like complete this dive while proving a point and dealing with his grief and all that, he literally ends up inside a sperm whale.
Same.
As it was trying to eat a colossal squid, which is a part of the sperm whale's like natural diet. I think the whole book is like a couple of hours in its like length, like in terms of like how much time passes. It's it all takes place in a single day. But rather than it being chapters, it'll be like it'll have like big like sections. Like this is like the section's called Mercy, and then like you turn the page, right? And it's like 2,160 psi, 2,137 psi. And so rather than being in chapters, it's marked in how much air the individual trapped inside the whale has left.
Oh, that
down to
pretty cool.
Yeah, so like it's an interesting way of time passing. And it does get to a point where, you're at 0 psi, right? Without spoiling what that means for the character, shit gets fucking crazy. A lot of very interesting and terrifying things happen in a very short period of time. The book was just super duper interesting. Very, very, very intense book, especially if you struggle with any things like thalassophobia or claustrophobia. I'm not claustrophobic, but like obviously a lot of tight spaces are described in this book. Being trapped inside the dark, the pitch black dark of a living creature is kind of nuts. A lot of it's fairly like based and grounded in like reality. I wouldn't say it's like 100% like realistic or anything, but very, very grounded. This is actually a signed copy because he came to
Yeah. Yeah, that's not
He
surprising.
came to our Fanex, and my wife got this signed copy for me. This book has also subsequently been or is being adapted into a film.
Oh, shit! Like currently?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking rad, dude! I'm excited for that then. 'Cause that sounds like a really super cool, interesting premise. I'm excited to see how they turn that into a film.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who director is Brian Duffield.
Quentin Tarantino.
Austin Abrams is Jay, and Josh Brolin is Mitt, the shitty dad.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Josh Brolin makes a good shitty dad, man.
It comes out. Oh shit! It comes out this year. I did not realize that.
Fuck
It comes
yeah,
out this
dude.
year.
Okay.
October
okay.
16th.
Well, I'll definitely be giving that a read so I can do a book to movie adaptation type review for that.
Oh,
that sounds rad.
yeah.
That sounds rad, dude. All right, cool, man. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Next, we go to DJ. My good sir, do you have a read that you would recommend to everybody?
I do not. I'm like in the Devin, but I haven't read like anything.
Skip them. Bring it back around. I got more.
Yeah.
Let's just.
He's got more. Yeah, it's the Garrick reads episode.
See, here's the thing: is that like how,
or maybe
how,
you guys can. Maybe you guys will read one of these books. Who knows?
Yeah, and I don't know, right? How have you satiated your not reading? Like, what has has
what's
video games
the benefit of reading? Like,
are you asking
what enjoyment?
that as, like, an actual question?
But like, I understand the benefits of reading. Like, so you're not like going insane illiterate. But
sure,
I
okay.
just don't like. I'd rather play a video game. I'd rather watch and do everything else. Like, reading's on the bottom of the list of fun things to do. It's at the bottom.
Well, let me ask you this then. Because I feel like that this kind of coincides in a lot of the same worlds. Do you have a video game that the plot was so
skipping dialogue?
That the plot was so good that you feel like it would have been fitting for a book?
No, I've never thought of it like that. I'd be like, oh, this would be a cool movie or a TV series.
Mm-hmm.
But like, would I like enjoy this as a book? I don't think that's crossed my mind.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, if you're not really a reader.
If something was adapted from book to movie or book to video game, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Sure.
But I would not pick up the book.
No, for sure.
No matter how many people say, "Oh, it's not accurate to the thing," I don't care, dude.
I don't mean that
did all right.
I don't mean that question as like what plot would you feel would be fitting for a book, but like what plot was so good in a video game you've played that it could have been a book. You know what I'm saying?
Your mom.
Yeah, my mom too.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what makes a good book. To be frank, I don't know what is good writing.
The Diary of Anne Frank.
True. Actually,
like,
that is
I'm in the Devin boat where like a lot of my reading early on was like mandated through school, and that has sullied or like soured my taste for reading because all I had to do was the premise was you had to read a book and then. Well, first you have to pick a book that is like verified by the library in that school system to be like a suitable book for you to read. And after you read that, you take like an AR test, an advanced reading test on the computer, and however you scored, you earn points. If you pass the test, you earn points from that book that has been that you picked out to your goal, and you have to reach like a point goal limit every like semester.
I just used Cliff Notes and barely read the books even when I was in school.
Yeah, but like eventually, like I would read. I'm like, okay, it'd be cool, but eventually, I'd be like, I'm just gonna look this up online, or I'm just gonna guess. Like I'll just pick the biggest book and I'll just guess, and hopefully, I get it right on the thing, and then I'll check out another book.
Did you have any books in school that you enjoyed, like at all?
It's a lot of young adult, not young adult novels, but like I guess teen novels.
Any that come to mind right off the cuff, or
Any of the Percy Jackson series.
You got to
There was
read
this
those for
once-
school? What the fuck?
I don't have to. No, not for school. Like you would just read, but
okay,
like you would read them, and you can take assessments on them. Like you get to choose whatever book, but each book is assigned like a reading level and a like how many points it's worth. So like those books fit a medium. Like those are fun to read, and also give a good point total. So I had like we were min maxing like AR reading points in from literally when I was in middle school to high school. So that was it. So I was like the Percy Jackson books. There was I didn't read Harry Potter, but I picked it up and I just guessed on that's the ones I guessed on. Harry Potter was boring. There was this one series of books.
It's pretty.
Ender's Game
written.
was cool. There was like this other
Ready
Player One.
Shit.
Ready Player One
dude.
was the one book to movie where I read the book first, and I read like the sequels and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There was this one I totally forgot the name already, because I remember looking this up one time, for something because I was remembering it, but it was this like novel dystopian, future type thing. Not Maze Runner, but like it was very similar.
Hunger Games.
Not Hunger Games.
Oh god,
I honestly hated those books too.
Those books are so bad.
I hate the movies too, man.
Yeah, man. Like I mean, the last book I ever read,
Yeah,
and I
hit me with
actually did not read, was I bought a book from Barnes & Noble because I was on a date, and she liked books and she liked to read, so I pretended I didn't pretend I liked to read. I said I wanted to get back into it.
You would try. Yeah, no, I get that, man. We all do that. It's all right.
I bought it, but I gave it
That'll
to
be
her
right.
at the end of the date to let her read it through first because she was interested in the book I picked up. And then we didn't really go any other dates after that. So
She was like, "Wow, this book is awful," and he picked this. Let's go.
No, like, well, we go on a second date, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this book is good," and it's yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back around. I have a different question for you when we come back to your turn again. I would say that my like third. Oh my god, Garrick.
Fucking nerd.
If we're gonna fucking talk about books, we're gonna fucking talk about books.
Oh man, this is gonna be insufferable.
My third place
It's not
one.
gonna be insufferable.
My third place one to kind of start off for me would absolutely be Lord of the Rings, and I know that is
Okay, that's it. I've read those, but that was a very long time ago.
it and you know what? It's a hard sell. Like even me saying like people should
They're
read
slow
Lord of the
reads.
Rings, I know what waters I'm wading in here because I know that Lord of the Rings is not for everybody. They are very slow reads, and there's a lot of information, a lot of shit happening, a lot of random songs, and and moments that don't feel like you're reading an actual book. But it did save my fucking life as a kid, and so I would be ashamed to not recommend Lord of the Rings for anybody that at least likes high fantasy. If you're into high fantasy, the Lord of the Rings books are so good. It's so good. There's something. He just pulled out his one ring. Jesus Christ. There's something about.
See, that's reading.
I think a really cool part to recommend this for people for me was always like if you've seen the movies, you would be doing yourself an injustice of at least not trying to read the book as well. Because there's so much that they leave out of the movies just because you can't fit all of it. And
yeah,
there's just so much cool shit that they don't.
It's not even all in the extended editions either.
No, it's not. There's tons of
The
stuff that
extended editions is like
so much is omitted.
Maybe 40% of the book is the extended editions. Maybe.
Yeah, and it's all the important shit, sure, but there's like so much like fucking Shelob, the giant spider you see in the movie, is not the biggest spider in the Lord of the Rings world. It's actually one of the babies, and like there's just so many different things you can find out about that world that if you were invested into that story in the films, it only gets better in the books, dog. You know what I'm saying? It only gets better.
The Hobbit graphic novel is pretty good too.
It is
like where it's like an actual like thick ass graphic novel.
Yeah, because the Hobbit
really
regularly as just a novel is really surprisingly small. Like
it's a lot shorter than the Lord of the Rings.
But the graphic novel is dope. I had that growing up.
Yeah. And I'm glad you had that, because I feel like people sleep on the Hobbit. Like there's a lot of like diehard Lord of the Rings people that fucking hate the Hobbit. I didn't mind the Hobbit. I think it's fine.
I knew the Hobbit first.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Oh.
Because of the cartoon movie?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yep,
that's
the
fair.
1978 animated version.
Yeah. Dude, the animated like Lord of the Rings stuff with Gandalf when he's like
oh yeah,
like messing
dude,
with
the music,
them
weird
gesture
shit. Oh yeah, dude. I knew all the songs to it. Yeah, like that. Even that version of the Hobbit is actually much more in line with like what Tolkien wrote. It's literally like so many songs and
random fucking moments, because that's all that book is just random adventures that he goes on when he's on this fucking travel and shit. So all right, well, Devin, I go to you, my good sir. Do you have any reads at all? Any kind of reads?
So I dived deep into my Mind Palace, and a lot of this stuff is packed away in my storage unit right now.
Yep.
But there was a few years that I was really into reading comics, and not just Marvel or DC comics. My favorite comic book company is actually called Image Comics.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna start with one of my favorite series and a very beloved series within the comic book world. It's called Saga by Image Comics. And
I've heard of this. I haven't read it though.
It is fantastic. It is very good. It is like a science fiction fantasy space opera, and it is an amalgamation of Romeo and Juliet combined with Star Wars. And it's fucking sick.
That fucking rips.
It's really good. I think they have like 12 full volumes out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And a volume is somewhere around like 22 to 26 issues.
Okay.
This is so good, Ernell. It is.
Yeah.
The artwork is great. Let me look at the writer.
That's how I found out about Saga. Was I was following the artist on Instagram a long time ago, and was like, oh, that looks sick. But I don't know anything about this comic. Is there sort of a like baseline plot
let me
here?
read something here. This story, it follows the new parents Marco and Alana as they flee across the galaxy with their newborn daughter Hazel while being hunted by forces from both sides of a galactic war, often described as a Romeo and Juliet kind of story.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
This series is known for a unique blend of like a sci-fi and fantasy. It's got very mature themes, exquisite artwork, and they've actually won a lot of awards. But it was based on Star Wars primarily. That was the biggest influence for the whole series. And the story is actually narrated by the daughter Hazel as well. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Okay.
It's like her talking about her parents' story and how she got to where she was.
Sure.
It's really cool.
I fuck with that, man. Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for comic recommendation. I feel like the reason I tilted it that way is because I feel like people don't feel like comic reading is literature, and it fucking 100% is. Like, I don't know how people make that argument. Like, even manga is literature in that kind of way. So if that helps you at all, I'm glad that you can make that recommendation.
Also, the writer of Saga wrote 17 episodes of Lost.
Oh, not the finale though, right?
No, he also was one of the writers on Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Okay.
He was one of the writers on Runaways and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. That rips. Buffy's got good writing, for sure. Garrick, next we go to you. What is a rank 2 book you are going to recommend for people?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I think probably this book. It's called The Way of Shadows by Brent Weeks. It's part of a trilogy. It's called the Night Angel trilogy.
Okay. Okay.
So this is like epic high fantasy, big political, big drama type deal. I wouldn't necessarily go as so far as like to put it in the realm as like Game of Thrones. But it definitely kind of wants to ride that line a little bit. Basically it is about is the story of a street urchin who is basically found and plucked off of the street by a quote unquote wet boy or an assassin with like
Wet
supernatural
boy.
abilities.
Okay.
Mhm. And with like supernatural abilities that like works for an assassin's guild.
As they do.
And works for targeting and taking out government and big political figures and etc. It's been a really long time since I've read this series, but I do remember like the first book in particular like always leaving like a really strong impression. It's it was very graphic. I think I was maybe a little too young when I initially read it.
Sure. Okay.
Like there's some crazy shit that happens in the first couple of chapters. I definitely like put the book down and I'm like, I think they just sodomized the main character. That was fucking wild. And
That's heavy
so
read for that age.
it's
Man.
definitely not like for like the faint of heart. It definitely has some of that sort of stuff in it. But the like the power system is very interesting. Basically, I think they were called like Kakri or Karakri or it's like K A''K''ARI. I can't remember how exactly.
Sounds like Cockery.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But basically, they were like
Please
these
give me cock.
stone
Cock
like
me.
artifact magical things that gave particular high end assassins like demigod like abilities, like like physically being not just being stealthy but physically being able to turn themselves invisible and like that sort of thing. And cat uh and sorry, I didn't realize she was still in here. And so yeah, it's just like I liked the power system, like that was featured in it. And I just remember it being a very like heavy, like intense, epic fantasy read. It's got 3 books in it. I think there was a 4th on the way or is on the way. I can't remember, but I've only got the first 3. But yeah, The Way of Shadows by Brent Weeks.
Fuck yeah, man. All right. Well, it sounds very Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah, it's definitely in the 100%. It's super duper in the vein of like those of his. I literally have Mistborn downstairs too.
Yeah, because I read my first Brandon Sanderson was this book called A Spell for Chameleon a long time ago, and I only got it from like a garage sale because I had like this dope ass manicore in the front page, or on the cover, I mean, and I was like, oh, this sounds so cool, and I was probably like fucking 12 or some shit, and I read like the first like 10 pages and was like, whoa, like this is people getting fucking murdered in their sleep and shit like that. It was crazy, man. So
Yes, this is very much in line with that. Super heavy stuff, lots of death, lots of magic, lots of and it's like we're talking like men, women, and children and powerful figures. They all dying. Like it was one of those reads.
For sure, man. All right. Well, DJ, I saw you grabbing some things. I don't know if this is in
Yeah, I
preparation
grabbed
for
some
your
books.
turn here. Okay. What are you delivering the goods on here, my good sir?
Well, I have 2 books I have not read, and one book that I have not read, but I've read a little bit.
Okay. All
This
right.
one, this involves film. This is The Female Gaze.
Oh, okay.
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 I had to do this for my women's directors class.
Yeah.
In my like last
Yeah.
few semesters of university. Basically goes into different films. One is a lot made by women directors and like different like motifs and um like explanations of like certain tropes that
Talk
happen
about like the
to
Bechdel test and stuff, right?
yeah, or like stuff like that, like how like there was I think there's a one on Point Break, uh and how like it's very written very like homoerotically
Sure.
in
Yeah.
terms of the acting.
Sure.
And like how the women in that the like love interest in that um movie is like a vessel or like a plot device for like the two like homo love interests like fight over for like masculinity when really it's more so a way for them to like connect in like a less homoerotic way than like kissing each other.
Sure. Okay.
Um and I also brought these 2 manga I picked up. This is from YouTuber Corey X Kenshin. Corey
Okay.
Kenshin.
Okay.
He has made his own manga series. This is volume 1 and volume 2 of I believe there's like 4 now of
Oh
these.
shit. Okay. Okay. And you just like grab them to support, or have you read those?
Yeah, I was gonna start reading again, or like maybe pick up a manga because
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
read a manga before.
For sure. Yeah.
But I have not. Oh, I haven't even like removed this. Like,
it
solo
looks
frame
crisp.
off
It
of
looks
it.
real crisp. Yeah. It's
Like, so
the crispy book, man.
Yeah, it's about like this like neo future kid goes to an academy, his powers, it's a monster. It's shonen anime, shonen manga type stuff.
Love good shonen.
He's working to adapt this into an anime. So, considering the success of Markiplier's Iron Lung, I would, I'll also be on the lookout for Corey Kenshin, featured star in the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. He's the cab driver. If you guys have seen him.
I have seen that. Yeah,
I have not seen those
Yeah.
movies.
they're reasonably good actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah. I mean, I have the link where it's the full first movie as a Discord link, and it just pops up embedded into Discord.
What?
What?
I can send it right now.
Do it. I dare you.
I didn't even know you could do
I have
that.
it pinned somewhere.
Put it in media
send
chat.
Send it. You know what I'm saying? Send it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? My number 2 book that I'm going to throw your guys' way. And I am a little bit apprehensive about this because this book is very controversial. It's been banned from a lot of schools and stuff for like a lot of really sexually explicit content. That's sort of in the backstory of a lot of these characters. The book is called 33 Snowfish. And it's by an author named Adam Rapp. And he was better known for another book that he wrote called My Pet Virus, which was not nearly as risque, if you will. But this book is about a 10-year-old orphan boy who ran away from home and ended up getting kidnapped and put into a like kids p word circle. And he kills the guy that forced him into it and runs away. And in doing so, runs into these two kids named Curly and Custis, and finds that
Custis, that's the name.
these two kids also have pretty fucked up pasts as well, where Custis murdered his parents and stole his infant baby brother, and is running away with him. And it's this crazy sort of road
Heavy
trip.
shit.
Yeah, it's super heavy shit. It's a crazy road trip story about these kids meeting and trying to find someplace safe that all of them can get to, because Custis has taken his now dead parents' car and is driving them up to the mountains because he heard that there's a safe place there that they can stay. But this is in the dead of winter, and their car has now broken down with this infant baby in the back that they don't know what to do with. And it's a crazy story, and it flips in this turn near the end of the story that I don't want to ruin for anybody that might be interested in it, where it becomes a lot more lighthearted, and you have a lot better feelings about this story by the time you get to like the end of like what happens and who they run into and things. I read it when I was 16 back in high school, and it was so heavy that it stuck with me through all the years. I've only read this book twice in my lifetime, and I can still, as clear as day, like remember so much about this fucking story because it was just so riveting to me. And like really, like, books don't go there anymore with like super fucked up stuff like this. And it made the story feel so much more real, especially coming from when I was a kid reading it about kids. Yeah, I really do recommend this book. It is for very select people. It is very difficult to stomach, but I think that it is a very good read for a person that is interested in the realities of this fucked up world, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you were listing yours in a particular. These are not like my top 3 books of all time or anything. By the way,
no,
folks.
for sure.
These are just 3 books
Same.
I'm recommending. That
They're right. Yeah, no, for sure. I would have a hard time doing it in a very specific order. I'm doing this kind of based on just like the 3 that I feel like I most would want to recommend to people.
Okay.
Yeah. So Devin, with that said, I go to you. You're number 2, my good sir.
Yeah. Another Image comic, different writer and everything.
Okay.
But I'm gonna recommend Black Science.
Black Science.
Black-
That sounds lit. Okay.
Yeah, dude, you should be googling these, by the way.
I am. I googled Saga. All right, Black
Yeah.
Science.
So
what
Black Science is really fucking cool. It is a book series by Rick Remender.
Remender, yeah.
Remender, and artist Matteo Scalera. So this is about a group of scientists who accidentally discover a way to travel through infinite realities. So they developed a machine that punches holes through realities so they can traverse. Well, obviously, they get stuck, right? They get
as
stuck
they do
in this eververse of different dimensions and stuff, and they have to travel their way back to find their way home. And they run into different sorts of exponential threats, aliens, monsters, all things that you can think of, like otherworldly beings on this crazy adventure. And the writer, actually Rick, was the writer of the original Dead Space game as well, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah.
All right.
He was also a writer for Tokyo Ghost and he did the TV series Deadly Class as well. Just those are probably some of the most notable things. He also wrote on that game Bulletstorm. You remember that game?
Yeah, dude, that's a good game. That's a fun game.
Yeah. But yeah, Black Science is really fun. It's really fun. The artwork is crazy, and like the places they go is crazy. It's a dark, high science fiction fantasy adventure. It's really, really fun. I really recommend it. And the artwork is amazing. And the colorways, lots of different purples, orange, like nebulous color palettes, I do recommend it. It's a really fun. It's like Lost in Space, but
Love
with
Lost in Space.
horror elements. It's
Okay,
really cool.
okay.
Really cool.
I'm not in the
How
least
many-
bit surprised.
Was it a
that-
long comic run?
Yeah, it's a full comic run. I think. Let me check how many issues there are. They just did a bunch of anniversary deluxe editions and a whole compendium. So there's only 3 volumes. I think they did about 43, 44 issues total.
I say I wonder if I can find an omnibus. Those are like my favorite things to get for comics.
Yeah, there's a whole compendium of it. So, yeah. But yeah, I really do recommend it. It is really good. It is really good.
Sweet, man. I'm not in the least bit surprised that you are recommending so much science fiction because I know that is right in your lanes. You love
Science fiction is my bread and butter, dude. I fucking love science
you
fiction.
love some good old sci-fi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Next, we go to Garrick. Give us one more big recommendation that you're giving to the people at home.
Yeah, this one's super easy. This is not the first book in this series, but I'm going to be recommending this series in general. This is the second book. I don't know where my first copy of the first book is. But it's called they're called the Mercy Thompson novels. I've mentioned them before. I will probably mention them again. This probably is like my personal favorite. All in all, here we'll get a little close up on the art there. Yeah, it's appreciative.
Yeah, give us the
Anyways,
titties, brother. You know what I'm saying? Show us the titties.
I actually kind of forgot that was what the art looked like in the first one. Because she's a mechanic. In the first one, she was literally like her bent over like a VW bug.
Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus
Completely
Christ.
forgot about that.
Sure, man. Sure.
Actually, I mean, I won't say I did not pick up the first copy because of that. But it's called Moon Called. But this is actually the franchise has been going on for a good long while now. 20 years. Wow, to be exact. Actually, Moon Called came out in 2006, and the 14th volume in the series came out in 2024, and that was titled Winter Lost. I fucking love these books. These are urban fantasy. Takes place in the Washington Tri-City areas, based in the Washington Tri-City areas.
Hate that place. Fucking hate Tri-Cities Washington, man.
It centers around Mercedes Thompson, who is a
Mechanic. A hot mechanic.
A hot mechanic who also happens to be a Native American shapeshifter. So she's a skinwalker, or not a skinwalker. What's the word? There's a word I'm looking for. It's eluding me at the moment. But she's a shape changer, and she can change into a coyote, but not a skinwalker in the Appalachian sense. You know what I'm saying? Anyways,
Sure. Okay, for sure.
just in like literally, she can shapeshift instantaneously into a coyote. And that is like her supernatural ability. The Washington Tri-City areas are a hub for like supernatural beings, basically. Anything from vampires to covens of witches to packs of werewolves to ancient fae that have moved to North America after being pushed out of Europe, during the Dark Ages type stuff. And like all of these different factions interplay and commingle in this fantastical version of Washington. And Mercedes, being a supernatural being, kind of has like a knack for getting herself into trouble. She also happens to have a neighbor in the first couple of books who is like the alpha of the werewolf pack in the local area, and they butt heads constantly. And there's definitely some sexual tension there, 100% for real.
Sure. Okay.
There is some romance. There is a little bit of romance in these books. I don't shy away from that sort of stuff at all. And so a lot of it involves kind of Mercedes getting involved with these various supernatural groups. The second one, Bloodbound, as you might expect, is about her involvement with a group of vampires. I think they're called a Seath in this universe. And like she's got like a relationship, like a friendship with this vampire named Stefan, who dresses like Shaggy and drives around a Volkswagen van that is painted like the Mystery Machine.
The best
right?
kind of dude. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And so like it's about like her relationships and her involvements with these various factions. It's kind of like an anthological series. They're all very interconnected, but each book is like some sort of new what the hell is she getting involved in this time type story. And it's gotten to the point into the series now where she's like actively interacting with various like gods like sometimes we're getting like Native American spirits involved, like with like ancient vampires, werewolves that have been around since Arthurian time, like crazy shit. And like getting all of these characters' backstory and history, it's just profoundly interesting. I'm just massively into like shape-shifting stuff, so her being a main character with that as like a primary ability was just a very big draw for me. I also love werewolves. Like it's just outright. I love werewolves.
We know
so much, dude. Like definitely favorite like cryptid in that vein. Like, and then vampires. I love. I like I like all that stuff. Witches, fae. It's just very involved. Lots of supernatural elements. Very good character development. Lots of interesting plots that tap into various different kinds of like cultures and backstories and like folklores. And it's a good ongoing series. There's 14 novels in the series. It's got a spin-off where called Alpha and Omega that I really like too, that follows like another set of characters heavily featured in the books. And I think that's like on book 9 or 10 now even. Like, so there's lots to read. I love them so much. I keep a good track of them. And I read every single new one.
Well, it's funny that we all know the phrase like "don't judge a book by the cover," because I don't get any of that out of seeing the cover on that book, brother. None of it,
Yeah.
not a single bit, dude. Like you could not tell me that all that shit is in that story with that cover on the book. That's crazy shit, man.
No, no, not at all.
But I'm happy that that franchise has done it for you. And are they're still making new ones, new.
Yes, Patricia Briggs. She's the author, and she's she's currently writing the 15th book for Mercy Thompson, and the new Alpha and Omega novel comes out this year.
Fuck yeah. Okay. All right. DJ, I come back to you.
Yes, sir.
With a very simple question. Okay. If do you feel that there is any book out there that could maybe get you to do it? Like, is there one you felt like you were like outside of the homies comic book, right? Is there any out there that you've been like, man, I could, maybe I could.
I don't think so, man. I don't know.
Man, that's
I
a
don't know.
bummer. That's a bummer. It's okay. I get it though. I
Crazy.
get it. I totally understand. It's not like I'm judging you for it or anything, but like,
He's just
Yeah.
judging you.
but it's just like I know that like DJ would be such a good reader too. You know what I mean? Like you
I
like
like reading books. It's just it's been so long since I actually sat down to like want to read something.
yeah. No, for sure. And like I wonder, did any of these recommendations you've gotten so far today between me, Devin, Garrick, do any of them speak to you at all?
That Willfall sounds pretty sick.
Whalefall
Looking
does
one.
sound pretty. I'm actually thinking
But like
about
that's the
getting
thing.
that
Like
book.
I've wanted to read a shit ton. Like I wanted to read what's it? Blood Meridian for a while.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Or No Country for Old Men, like as
Oh,
the
that
book
book's
first, because I haven't
so
seen the movie.
good. It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the movie? Oh,
That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
haven't.
It's a good. That's a
Uh,
good
that
movie.
movie
You'd
is
probably like,
insanely good.
House
That's
of
a really,
Roses,
that's a like
maybe,
up
DJ.
there. That's like a
Yeah,
like that's
what I
a
hear.
greatest
That's what I
movies
hear.
of all time category.
Yeah, dude,
honestly.
the cattle prod. Ooh wee, man. Any
Those
others? Are there
suppressed shotgun?
any others that are like kind of like if you had the time, like any
mean,
that
like,
you feel
all-
like you'd pull the trigger?
Yeah,
for?
like I would. I mean, I would read if I had the time. I'd read every book that Garrick recommended, and of course Devin recommended. Like all the books, I would read them, but I just don't want to.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair, man. I get it.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Like, or I just don't have time, or I.
You choose to put your time.
When's the
into other
movie? When's the
things.
movie coming out? When's the TV
Yeah,
show
right,
coming out?
right. No, dude, that's why I say I get it, because like we all have like such limited fucking time, and how we are able or choose to spend that time is like it's sacred, man. Like I told, if you would rather spend
It's
your
sacred.
time playing and getting your stories from video games, I don't hate on it. Like that's actually a big part of why I started playing video
That's why
games
I
is
like
the stories
walking
were.
simulators.
Yeah,
I like walking
100%,
simulators
dude.
because they're basically books.
Yeah, man.
DJ, I have a question. Have you played through God of War and God of War Ragnarok yet?
I played through God of War.
Yeah, I don't think he did
But
finish
not-
Ragnarok.
Oh, DJ,
Ragnarok.
you should play a game called The Invincible.
Wasn't Xander playing that?
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
based off. It's based off of. I played it.
you played
It's
it.
it's based off of a novel. It's like a hard sci-fi, like it's a walking sim. It's a little slow, but like very narratively interesting. If you
it's a
if you're
sci-fi,
willing
Devin.
to take the time to get interesting stories from other media,
Devin, it's a sci-fi.
Yeah.
You should check that one out too.
it's good
That's
shit.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
a little slow. I like it's, but it's only like a 12-hour game.
Listen, I already picked up a new story game recently.
Which one? Which one did you get?
What are you playing?
Oh, dude, it's Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Oh,
duh.
okay, all right, that's fucking good. Metal
That's
Gear's
fair.
the story game, he says. You know what I mean?
You do.
That is a story
It
game.
is. No. The metal.
It is.
MGS is
That game's like 45% cutscenes.
Yeah, but no, for real, dude.
It's
For
more like a
fucking
movie.
And then hiding
Dude,
in a
I
box.
honestly, I love that fucking game.
So good.
I'm having a blast playing it. I've
MGS
only,
is lit.
let's see, how much time have I put into it right now? I've done 3 hours so far.
Yeah, I
3
gotta
hours.
just carve it when you can. You know what I mean? MGS is waiting for you.
It's
You know
great.
what I'm saying?
What
Well,
is?
DJ, I thank you for participating in what way you can. And I hope that one day you do get a chance or a want or a desire to read. And if you do, let us know. We'll have some recommendations for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick off Whalefall myself sometime soon, especially before that movie comes out.
Oh yeah.
So my number one book that I'm going to recommend, and I do this for everybody because I feel like this book is such a fucking sleeper hit. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about this book before. Horns by Joe Hill. And fun fact, Joe Hill is Stephen King's son. And he refuses to go for his author name go by King in any kind of way because he doesn't want to be affiliated or have the expectations that people hold for his father and his own writing because they write very differently. And that is very presented in this book, Horns. This book, oh my God, dude. Speaking of a book that I read and just fell in fucking love with, it is phenomenal. This and Garrick, I don't know if did you get a chance to go through that one?
Horns?
Yeah. So for everybody else, Iggy, his nickname is Iggy, Ignatius Parrish.
His girlfriend gets
his girlfriend, he's on the 1 year to the date anniversary of his high school sweetheart being essayed and murdered. And everyone thinks it was him. And he got away with it. And he wakes up this fine morning with a blistering headache and notices 2 bumps on his forehead have grown horns that are underneath his skin. And as these horns slowly start to grow, and he's like, I have a medical issue, he goes to the hospital and in the process realizes that these horns give him the ability to force everyone to speak the truth around him. Like the unabashed,
like their deepest, darkest secrets,
deepest,
like they just spilled it out.
Darkest information, they can't control it, and they actually don't even realize that they're saying it to him. And he now
they're compelled.
He now has the ability to be able to find the truth of who actually killed his high school sweetheart by utilizing these abilities. And the way that this story is paced is just so fucking well done because they go through a series of current time of Iggy going through his thing, trying to find out, solve this murder case. And then it flashes back to history of him and his girlfriend and their very tumultuous relationship that they had over the course of these years and how they broken up and gotten back together and broken up. And the night that she was murdered, she actually had just broken up with him. And that is a big reason for why everybody thinks that he did it, because everybody in this small town knew her and knew him because they were the couple that broke on an awful lot and think that there's no reason he wouldn't have done it because they just broke up again. And there is a very specific chapter of this book called The Fire Sermon. And I remember reading this chapter and being so blown away because at this point in the book, Iggy, his horns are like fully grown and his powers are at like the highest capability. He can like touch fire and not be hurt. He's like, his skin is starting to turn red. It's crazy. His abilities are going nuts. And he's in this abandoned warehouse and sees this like burning like pit that's there and starts to hear voices from this pit. And when he does, his abilities activate and calls forth a flood of snakes that come into the warehouse. And he has this sermon to the snakes where he talks about how he feels betrayed by God. And it is the sickest fucking paragraph long thing of him talking to these snakes. Just the hardest shit fucking ever, dude. As someone who used to be religious, and I want to read a quick excerpt from this as a selling point to you guys, not Garrick because he read this already, and to everybody at home. Okay? His high school sweetheart's name was Marin, just for context for everybody. Quote, Marin and I were to each other like man and wife, but she wanted more than me. She wanted freedom, a life, a chance to discover herself. She wanted other lovers and wanted me to take other lovers as well. I hated her for this, and so did God. For simply imagining she might open her legs to another man, he turned his face from her. And when she called to him as she was essayed and murdered, he pretended he did not hear. He felt no doubt that she received her due. I see God now as an unimaginative writer of popular fiction, someone who builds stories around sadistic and graceless plots, narratives that exist only to express his terror of a woman's power to choose who and how to love, to redefine love as she sees fit, not as God thinks it ought to be. The author of his unworthy the author is unworthy of his own characters. The devil is first a literary critic who delivers his untalented scribbler the public flaying that he deserves. And he is just standing in this fucking warehouse, speaking to this horde of snakes, this blasphemous shit, because he's so pissed that God stole his woman from him. It is the hardest fucking shit ever. I cannot recommend this book enough. Yes, Garrick.
And on that note, the film adaptation is shit.
It is absolute dog shit. Don't watch the movie. It is.
Is that the one? Is that the one with Daniel Radcliffe?
It is,
Yes.
brother.
It's
is so
nothing
bad.
like the fucking
It is
book.
nothing like the book. Do yourselves a favor. Skip that movie for goddamn sure, and just go straight into this novel. I promise you, it is worth it. It's incredible. I love it. Every single page of it was an amazing fucking time, and you can probably go through it in like 2-3 days, to be honest with you. It's a pretty quick read. It does
But
not
I think
take
it's like
long.
only like 300 pages. It's not super long.
Yeah, it's pretty short, and it's well written through all 300 of those pages. I tell you.
I'm curious how many pages it is now.
Devin, top us off, my friend. Hit us with one last recommendation for the people.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with one more Image comic because
Yep.
out of anything
Yep.
I've read as of late, it's
430.
Image Comics. So my next one is going to be a comic called Manifest Destiny. So
Okay.
this is a series that reimagines the 1804 Lewis and Clark expedition
Manifest
as a
Destiny.
secret mission commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson. So while they are mapping out uncharted American frontier, Captains Meriwether Lewis and William Clark are tasked with a hidden directive to kill the monsters and unnatural creatures that stand in the way of American expansion.
That
So-
sounds dope. That fucking rips, dude.
Interesting.
That's super
Yeah.
sick. Okay.
So this book series is literally just a semi-historic adventure horror series where they encounter like plant zombie-like people, kind of similar to Last of Us, but not really.
Okay.
And bunch of different like mythical creatures and like skinwalkers and all this different shit. And they battle their way through their expedition out westward. And let me see how long this ran for.
Yeah, there's a lot, dude. I'm seeing a list here. It's huge.
48 issues is it looks like
Yeah, dude.
with 8 volumes. So
Let's see
yeah,
if there's a
this
compendium.
this shit is dope. This is dope. This
Yeah.
is a really cool imaginative story. They have a whole crew of people. There's lots of death, lots of discovery. There's them, encountering indigenous tribes and what that all means. Not everybody is a good guy in this story, which is how it should be portrayed,
Yep.
Yeah. It is just a wild ride and with some crazy artwork as well. Image Comics just puts out some really like original storytelling, and I think that's why I kind of fell in love with a lot of the things that they've published and helped produce. So the main writer is Chris Dingus.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
But he also produced and wrote on a bunch of TV series that we have all watched. He did Agent Carter. Most recently, he did Gen V on season 2. He also worked on Doom Patrol, Agents of
Doom
Shield.
Patrol.
Dude, Doom Patrol's dope. He did was it Medium way back in the day? Do you guys remember Medium?
Yeah.
From like 2005.
was
So
some
he
shit.
is primarily a TV show producer and writer, but this was a comic that he put out, that he wrote. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. One's a fun one. I was just at Things from Another World one day, and I used to have a box at Things from Another World. I used to get all my comics in a box.
Yep.
And I was just looking through, and I saw volume 1, and I was like, huh. I was like, this looks interesting, and I kind of flipped through it a little bit. I was like, I want this. So,
Well,
but yeah, this is a fun story.
I love that for you, brother. That actually sounds so sick. Like I want them to make a show about that plot line. That fucking
Hey, that
rips,
would be
dude.
so dope, actually.
Yeah, super
Like,
fucking dope, man.
Or a game, like, honestly, like,
Yeah,
it'd
A
be
game
dude,
would go
cool.
hard.
that'd be a fucking dope ass
Yeah.
game, man, for sure. But
Yeah, there's like minotaurs and other like mythical creatures
hell
too.
fucking
It's
yeah, dude.
rad.
Hell fucking yeah. Well, speaking of minotaurs, we're gonna horn our way out of here. Because this is the Shipwreck Show. I got it. I found it. We're once a week, every week, various members of the GK crew gather together, discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. Don't forget to join the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in our description section below. And if you want more, follow and subscribe to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. You have to set sail, everyone. Until next time.
Read more.
Read more, yeah.